curious, Coach talked, there's a video that they showed in the arena before the game where he talked about KOs, defensive stops, consecutive 3 in a row. You guys were able to do that, I think, multiple times in the first half as you took that big lead. How tight does this defense feel, and how well do you feel like you executed on that end tonight?
Like, it was what got us going, honestly. I felt like, coming in, you're playing with 13 new guys in a new environment. Like, our goal was to that's why he said it, get kills, get KOs, and that's going to lead us into offense. And going into halftime with 4, 5, you're in a good position, you know that. So just making sure you're taking care of the ball, and it got us going.
You also got to build confidence all off season, but does it kind of help reassure you to have a game like this where you start off fast and you finish in the end?
Yeah, for sure. We put in so much work in the summer and so many hours, man. We were prepared for this. We were prepared to go out there and perform great in front of some great fans tonight. So the summer prepared us very well. Coach P, laid out the blueprint from day one, and we just bought in from day one. So we were prepared for this.
Mark, specifically for you, what does it mean to not play football not for basketball for over a year and to have a game like this in spite of the injury?
It's a blessing, bro. Like honestly, I came out I was just so blessed to be out there, with a great group of guys, great group of staff. Then on top of that, great fans, and it didn't make it no better. We came out with the W. So I'm just blessed to be back out there, blessed to be healthy. And, like I said, it's a great group of guys, man. My brothers, from day one in the summer. So they help me, they build me up when I'm down, so it was great, man.
And it's great to have him. It's a blessing. I kept saying it to myself. It just feels good to have him alongside me, and Big E. He's a leader. He just gets us going and he keeps us grounded. So, when you have that vet who's been a player of the year and he's been through so many games and so many tough times, it's just a blessing to have him out there, honestly.
Elijah, you guys were dominant on the boards. I think 21-2 in second chance points. How big a factor did you think that would be, and how well do you think you guys executed in the front court?
I think it would have been very big. Both teams running a fast-paced offense, both love to shoot threes, so you're going to have long rebounds going out. So we took advantage of rebounding, trying to lower their chances of getting more offense rebound than us, and we just took the opportunity to try to get more than them. So that was just main key, and just having more energy in them and just having that more hunger, and that's what we came out with.
For X and Mark, what kind of a relationship have you guys kind of formed already? Obviously, that will grow as the year goes, but as backcourt mates, how's that working for you guys so far?
It's great. It's great, man. It's from day one, even on my visit, he came to my dinner, we chopped it up a lot. We talked a lot, man. As soon as I met him, it's like we clicked. So he at the crib, he over at my crib. He didn't been around my son, that's important. So we locked in, man, and it only make it better on the court because we so close off the court. It becomes second nature on the court. So it's great to have a vocal leader. He's a great vocal leader, man, and he has great leadership skills. And I play off him, he play off me. So it's it's going to be tough in the backcourt for opponents this year.
So super special. I'm so blessed to have a guy who, like I said, I can't say it enough. Not only is he a player of the year, he's a great father. Just seeing him interact with his son, having me at his house, that's what really means the most to me, because the ball's going to stop bouncing one day, and then what? And it's going to be time to watch his son, bounce a ball or play or whatever he's going to do. So just having me in his space and, around his family, he's a great basketball player, but he's an even better man. So it's amazing. It just makes my job a lot easier knowing that I'm going to war with somebody who, is just a grown man. He's a great man, so.
For Mark, it seemed like every time they got to 8, 7 point, even 6 a couple times, you were the one who came up with the basket kind of in their run. Is that something that you kind of have done throughout your career, or something you kind of take joy in being the one to stop the other team's runs?
Man, it's just I've been doing this for a long time, man. I'm a little old, so I didn't play it in a lot of games. It's a lot of miles on these feet, so. It just come from me, preparing over the years, experience, that veteran, it's just second nature, man. I'm just blessed enough to be healthy, and with the talents I have to be allowed to get those, to stop those runs, to get those buckets.
Xavier, you hit a pretty big three there with about 2 minutes left in the game. I'm curious what was sort of going through your head as you got so open, and then just what did it mean? How did that boost the energy for you and your team on the court there?
When you got Big E down there, you got to double. Like, you're going to have to. If not, he's going to go score the ball. We knew the whole time, like, that was our plan to, interchange and, be solid. So just staying inside the game plan. I came up with an open shot, and I knocked it down. So felt good. We're back at home, and we're just super excited to be here. Like you said, every game's a blessing, so we don't take it for granted.
Sort of bounce off that, you were talking about having Elijah down there and how they're going to double him. What did you guys see from those extra passes? Did you feel that you were passing up some good shots to get some great shots during this game?
No, for sure. We moved the ball really well. Elijah's seeing the double coming. Coach prepared us really well for that, and he's just making the right play. I'm telling you, there's going to be some games where it's going to be hard stopping him, and he's a matchup nightmare. So have fun guarding the pick and pop and the pick and roll.
Another question for X. You reached your career high tonight at home. How important and how good did it feel to go out there and achieve that, especially being such a key returner to our team?
It felt nice. I just remember my dad telling me I can never play good at home. So I just thought it was funny. He always messed with me, try to, motivate me to play better. And he's saying, he's just telling me, just be ready and take what the game gives you, and gave me a good one. I know that these guys are going to come up with some huge games too. Everybody's going to have their day. So just happened to be mine tonight, and I'm appreciative of it, and just get back to work, take care of our bodies.
All right, last one, guys.
Xavier, one thing that's a lot different from a team like last year to this year is definitely the size. Having a guy like Elijah as well, being able to kind of stop the dribble drive penetration. How big is that on the defensive end for you guys to be able to lock in, knowing that you got guys like Elijah who could be able to back up? And Elijah, for you, that kind of size, how easy is it to have guys like Mark and Xavier on that defensive end make your life a lot easier?
Very much. Knowing, we've been going through in practice that we have our talk, we communicate. That's just the big thing was just communicating. So if I mess up, I'd be like, that's my fault. We figure out after that. It's great to have two great guards like them being able to lock up the offensive players and all of that. So it's just a blessing. Just continue that and just communicate. That's just the big thing with us. Communication is the biggest key to defense. So that's why we always going to do.
It's a blessing, honestly, to have him behind me. Him and EB, EB made some huge plays tonight that, don't really show up in the stat sheet, and we're super blessed. I'm super blessed to have, footers behind me, and makes my job a lot easier. Before we leave, I just want to say shout out to Miss Kathy. She provided the headband for us
yes,
today.
Miss
That
Kathy,
really
we
means a
love
lot.
you.
She works so hard inside the building, so I'll probably be doing that a lot. Just shouting somebody out who really works hard, who deserves the recognition that they don't get. So shout out Miss Kathy today.
Shout out to EB, man. Protecting that rim, man. Look at them blocks. Shout out to EB.
Thank you so much.